Okay, so there is a ton to unpack in that teaser for the Snyder Cut of Justice League that we got during DC Fandome. But the one thing that immediately jumped out at me personally while watching both the teaser and the panel is the Flash and his role in the film. Specifically, how his use of his powers in a way not seen in the theatrical cut of the movie might just lay the groundwork for his forthcoming solo flick. Not quite sure what I mean? Well, let's go ahead and dive right into it. During the DC Fandome panel all about the Snyder Cut of Justice League, director Zack Snyder was asked about what sort of new stuff we might see from our favorite heroes in this alternate cut of the movie. While Snyder obviously didn't want to spoil anything, he did hint at the idea that we might be seeing the Flash using his powers in a more quantum way. So time travel. He probably meant time travel. Something that the Flash has done quite a bit in the comics, including during the massively popular Flashpoint arc, where he traveled back in time to save his mother's life. You know, the arc that the Flash solo film appears to be being based off of. So does this mean that this might be our first taste of Flash using his time travel powers? And that maybe what we see in the Snyder Cut will directly lead to him utilizing time travel in a way that causes the Flashpoint to occur? I personally think so. See, in that Snyder Cut teaser, we saw what looks to be flashes, mind the pun, of a dystopian future, possibly even the future that we saw in Batman v Superman. And it looks like the Flash might just be visiting this future, as we also see some shots of him surrounded by a pretty desolate looking hellscape. So imagine this. What if the Flash starts running at one point in the movie and accidentally travels forward in time, seeing a world where the Justice League has failed to stop Darkseid? And this does two things. First, it helps him figure out how the team can win the day. But secondly, it plants the idea in his head of using time travel to solve his problems, which leads to him thinking that he could stop the murder of his mother, saving her life, and freeing his father from prison all at the same time. Which, of course, as you would expect, would lead to shenanigans that don't really work out for the guy during his solo film. Although, even if this is the case, that's assuming that the Snyder Cut is treated as canon within the DCEU, which we aren't exactly sure how that will work out. No one's really made any statements about the canonicity of the cut, at least for now. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. What do you think? Do you think that the Snyder Cut will actually set up the Flash solo film? Or will the DCEU kind of treat it as non-canon? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're down there, why not consider subscribing to ScreenRant for even more DC Fandome related content. Thanks for watching, and stay safe out there.